Hello, wonderful Thompson Tigers. This week we're talking about 10 times or 1/10 of. So, just in case you forgot or we need to review, I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so first off, let's look at number 1. In the number 23,380, the 3 in the thousands place is blank, the value of the 3 in the hundreds place. Okay, well, we talked about the very first place value you see is a very important one. So in this case, it's the 3 in the thousands place. So we're going to highlight that. If I can find a highlighter. Here we go. And we're also going to highlight the 3 in the thousands place in our standard form. And then next, we look at the second place value we see, which is the 3 in the hundreds place, and we are going to underline it. Okay, and then we're also going to underline the 3 in the hundreds place in our standard form. Oops, wrong one. Okay. Next, what we're going to do is go to paint because it's a scratch sheet of paper. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rewrite the number here, which is 23,380. Okay, and then I'm going to circle the highlighted one, which is the thousands place, and then underline the 3 in the hundreds place. So I'm going to put the circled one first, circled digit since it's the most important, and it costs, or the value of it is 1,000. So I have 3,000. Now we're going to look at the 3 that's underlined, and it cost, or the value of it is 300. Now I'm going to put the 10 times on the top and a 1/10 of at the bottom. Now I'm going to ask myself, and remember, I'm always looking at the 3 or the circled digit first. So in this case, this circled digit is 3, which is worth 3,000. Now, is 3,000 10 times greater than 300? Yes, it is greater. Okay, now we're going to go back. It's the 3 that's circled, which is worth 3,000, 1/10 of 300. So it's 3,000 less than 300. No, that's wrong. So our answer is 10 times. So the very first question should be 10 times. Now the second question is the same thing. It wants to know about the 8 in the hundred thousands place. So we can go ahead and highlight that. So we're going to highlight the 8 in the hundred thousands place. And now the second place value we see is the millions place. So we are going to underline it. This 8 is in the millions, so we're going to underline. Okay, I'm going to go back to paint. No, let's see. Okay, I'm going to rewrite the standard form. So it's 578,823,948. Okay. And the 8 in the million space is underlined, and the 8 in the 100,000 space is circled. Okay, so now I'm going to rewrite it here. 8 that is circled, because it's the very first place value we saw. We can highlight that as well. Which the 8 that's circled is worth 100,000. So I have 800,000. Now the 8 that's underlined is worth million because it's in the millions place. And I have 8 million. Okay. And again, we're going to put the 10 times on top. 1/10 of in the bottom. So again, the very, very important digit we're looking at is the 8 that is circled. Now we're going to see its value. Its value is 800,000. So we're going to ask ourselves, is 800,000 10 times greater than 8 million? So it's 800,000 10 times greater than 8 million. No, because it's less. So again, we're going to start from our circled digit. It's worth 800,000. So is it 1/10 of 8 million? Meaning is 800,000 less than 8 million? This is correct. So in our answer, it should be 1/10, the value in the million space. Right, number 3. In the numbers shown, one digit is underlined and one digit is circled. Which statement about the circled digit is true? Okay, so this is a little bit similar to the old one, or to the previous 2 questions. But in this one, it doesn't tell us the place value. So we're going to have to figure that on our own. So my digit, or my number, is 77,000. Okay. The very important one, which is circled, is the 7 in the thousands place. And the second place value we see is the underlined, which is 7 in the 10,000s place. So I'm going to write the very important one, which is 7 in the thousands place. So we have 7,000. That's the value of the 7 that's circled. We're going to look at the 7 that's underlined. Its value is 10,000. So we have 70,000. Now we're going to put the 10 times on top, 1/10 of in the bottom, and then we look at the very, very important one, which is circled. So it's the one that's the digit that's circled is 7,000. And then we're going to ask ourselves, is 7,000 10 times greater than 70,000? So is 7,000 greater than 70,000? No, that is not correct. So we go back here again and ask ourselves, is 7,000 1/10 of 70,000? Which means is 7,000 less than 70,000? Yes, that is true. So let's look at our answer choices. A, its value, or the circled digit, is 10 times greater. Nope. The circled digit is 1/10 the value of the underlined. Yes. The value is 70 times the value of the underlined digit. No. We don't have any 70 times here, or we don't have any 70 times here. And same goes for D. We don't have 1/70th here. We have 1/10. So our answer is B. Right? Same thing for number 4. Let's go to number 5.